Hello bookworms, it's Jade from Bedtime Bookworm and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to bring you the Books Under the Christmas Tree tag. I was actually tagged to do this by the original creators, the girls over at Games of Tomes. I really like their channel. I like that they are a duo and review books together and do tags together. I'm actually pretty jealous because I don't have any really good friends that are super bookish like I am. I'll link both their channel and the original video down below in the description box. I don't often actually get tagged in things, so I was really excited when they tagged me. Okay, the first question is, what book would you like to find under the tree this year? And my answer for this is going to be Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the illustrated edition. I got the first two books the past couple of years for Christmas. Pretty much the only book that I've been asking for Christmas. I love these editions. The illustrations by Jim Kay are just so beautiful. I actually haven't read any of them yet from that edition, but I'm collecting them, and I think these editions would be really great for me to read the whole Harry Potter series to my kids when I have kids one day. So I'm definitely trying to collect those editions, and they're really expensive, and so I ask for them for Christmas every year. Question number 2 is, what is the best book you have ever received for Christmas? At first I wasn't really sure what to answer for this. I was trying to think about the books that I received for Christmas when I was a kid and if I had any that were super favorites, but honestly that was a long time ago and I don't really remember specifically what books I received as a kid for Christmas. So for this answer I'm going to go again with the Harry Potter illustrated editions. Like I said, I got the first two the past 2 years. Even though I haven't actually read them out of those editions, they're still my favorite. I have flipped through the illustrations and they're beautiful. Question number 3 is, what book gives you all the Christmas feels? I know a lot of people say Harry Potter for this answer, and I honestly don't really understand why everyone is super into Harry Potter around the holidays. I've never been that way. The books always came out at the beginning of the school year. I don't know, maybe the movies came out around Christmas time every year, but I have never associated Harry Potter with Christmas, so that is not my answer for this. The answer that I'm actually going to give you is Peter Pan. I didn't know until I was an adult in college that the Peter Pan story is actually very tied to Christmas, because I read the original Peter Pan when I was either a senior in high school or a freshman in college, and then for a few years in college I read Peter Pan every year for 2 or 3 years in the month of December. So the Peter Pan story actually takes place at Christmas time. The movie Hook takes place at Christmas too, and so do other Peter Pan related movies, and I didn't really know why they were all around Christmas time until I read the book and realized that it takes place during Christmas. I actually don't really like reading Christmas books. I'm pretty sure Peter Pan is the only Christmas book I've ever read, and I do love it, but other than that I don't really read books about Christmas, ever. Speaking of, question number 4, what book do you plan on reading this year to put you in the Christmas spirit? And my answer to this is nothing. I'm gonna have an unpopular opinion here, but I'm not actually a big Christmas fan. I like that Christmas gets everyone to spend extra time with their family because I love spending time with family, but I don't love all the pressure that comes with it. There's a lot of things about Christmas that I don't like that I'm not gonna get into, and I know that's gonna be a really unpopular opinion amongst most people, but especially around booktube it seems like. But yeah, I'm not gonna be reading anything specific to get me in the Christmas mood this year. I haven't read Peter Pan since I was in college, which was almost 10 years ago. So yeah, I don't have an answer for this. Question number 5 is, what book have you read this year that you would like to throw out with the Christmas tree after the holidays? I thought about this for a little while because I did DNF, I think 3 or 4 books earlier this year, and then I'm currently in the middle of a book that I'm considering DNFing, even though I'm already almost 60% in and it's a 500-page book. But with a book that long, that's still a lot more pages to go. So I'm considering DNFing that one as well, but because the question asks, what books have you read this year, I'm not counting any of those, even though I probably would throw them out with the Christmas tree, but I'm not going to count any of those because I didn't actually read them to completion. So the answer that I'm going to choose for this is The Deep by Nick Cutter. I read this book in October on audio because I really enjoyed Nick Cutter's The Troop, which are both horror novels. I was really looking forward to The Deep because I enjoyed The Troop so much. While I enjoyed it while I was reading it, for the most part, the ending was terrible in my opinion. I hated the way that it ended, and I felt like I had wasted my time going through that whole book. That is probably a book that I would like to see go out with the Christmas tree. Question number 6 is, what is a book from this year that you would like to place under a friend's tree? And this was really hard because I've read a lot of really good books this year that I would love to share with my friends, but the one that I'm going to choose for this answer, which, sorry if you guys are tired of hearing about this book, but I'm going to choose This Mortal Coil by Emily Suvada, specifically with my friends who are into science or in genetics in mind. I work in genetics, so I know a lot of people who are into genetics and science. Not all of them like to read dystopian novels, but if they did, that would be the book that I would want to give them, because I think they like science and they like dystopian, then they might really like this book. Okay, question number 7 is a challenge. Create a stack of books in which the spines alternate green and red and share the titles. I actually planned ahead this time and brought some books with me to show you guys for this spine challenge. Okay, so on the bottom, we've got The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, which is one of my favorite series of all time. And then above that, I have The Walking Land by Callie Bates. This is mostly white, but it has some green on it. I was having a hard time with the green books. This was an ARC that I received at Y'all West earlier this year, and I never read it, so can't tell you if I liked it or not. The next book is Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, which is, again, one of my favorite series of all time. And then above that, I have an ARC of Crimson Bound by somebody Hodge. Emily Hodge? Somebody Hodge. I don't remember her first name, and I can't see it right now. I received this ARC in a giveaway a long time ago, and I never read it, so I can't tell you if I like that one either. And then above that, I have A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab, which is also one of my favorite series of all time, although I haven't read A Conjuring of Light yet, but I'm anticipating it to continue to be one of my favorite. Oh my god, my arms are killing me. And then at the very top, I have Glass Arrow by Kristen Simmons, which is like a teal. I wasn't sure if I wanted to include it or not because it's a little bit blue, but I didn't have any other green books, and I wanted it to be one of each. I don't know why I'm so particular. But The Glass Arrow by Kristen Simmons, I read 2015, I think, right when it came out, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's a standalone, actually. It's a standalone dystopian that reminded me a little bit of The Handmaid's Tale. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely check it out. And I'm putting these down. Okay, now we're down to the last question, which is question number 8. The best way to spread the Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Who do you tag? And sadly, I'm not going to tag anybody. These girls tagged me a while ago. I'm just not getting around to filming this, and I know that I'm going to post it right before Christmas. I just already had so many posts planned out that that's kind of where this video fell. So because it's so close to Christmas, I'm not going to tag anybody. If you just happen to see this before Christmas and you really want to do the video, then feel free to. I tag you. Thank you so much to the girls at Games of Tomes for tagging me in this. I felt so special to get tagged because I don't get tagged very often. Definitely go check out the channel if you haven't yet because I really love their content. They're so fun to watch. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post bookish videos once a week, although in the month of December, I am posting twice a week. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bookworms, keep reading. Bye. I was actually tagged in this tag. I was actually tagged for this by the original creators of the tag, the girls the girls over on Thoughts on Tomes. Is that the name of? Okay. There we go. I think I just broke a sweat holding those up. Whew. Okay.